You want to shout out for me and have more vids frequently? Then support me on Patreon, where the cost is only $3. The perks to being a recognizable figure on YouTube can make or break you in the grand scheme of things. You either have to put in a ton of work and effort on the content you make, understand what sort of audience you're pandering to, and, more importantly, be extremely lucky with the algorithms. Unfortunately, there are times that those that do make it to the promised land are not as good as you would hope. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Blade, and this is a Bat's Closer look at We Bare Bear's viral video.
Hey, you guys taking selfies over here?
Yo, this man has seen his life flash before his eyes. Just to put this into context, this is the second episode of the series. So, this is around the time we get to view the bears' quirks that makes them who they are. In this opening scene, you know we're going to be focusing on Grizz in this episode. He forcibly inserts himself in this picnic to get a bond going, which shows that he is desperate to have more friends. Another thing to notice that is key in this episode is how he sent this photobomb selfie online on someone else's phone, which already tells you that Grizz wants to be viewed in a positive outlook and is willing to put others in a bad spot to get there unintentionally.
Remember, no nuts in mine, I'm allergic.
Ice Bear charges extra.
This scene is incredibly well done. 15 seconds in, and we get a lot of personality from Panda and Ice Bear. We know that Ice Bear is very skilled and the most precise out of the three bears, with most of this time featuring his god-tier culinary skills. Meanwhile, for Panda, we see him in the last few moments of this scene with a poor seating posture while staring into his phone and mentioning his peanut allergies, which shows that he isn't the strongest of the three. Then Grizz came in as the final piece as he expresses his excitement of the couple coming over, even though that clearly wasn't the case. This to me gives the sense that a lot of the shenanigans the bears find themselves in is caused by Grizz's impulsiveness about what he's passionate about. And speaking of, Grizz does the exact same thing he did to the couple with Panda. The large amount of awkwardness was well put together, and it shows the issue Grizz has once again. Although there is a small difference. He wants his brothers to be in the same spotlight as well, even though his brothers aren't that into the idea. Panda was a good choice to be the one being filmed because, as we know of Ice Bear so far, he wouldn't hesitate to clap Grizz for even thinking of filming him while eating. Also, don't be like Grizz. I will smack the camera out your hand if you film me while eating.
Quickly, click on something to make me feel better. I don't feel any better.
But look how many views it has!
50 million?
Now this is what really sparks the impulsiveness of Grizz. The comparison between the most awkward and creepy recording of Panda trying to eat his food to a cute video featuring a koala eating his leaves and falling asleep while doing so. Now of course, digging into the game myself, I have to point the major differences between just starting out and being already set. Remember what I said in the beginning of this video. If you want to work in gaining a following, you better prepare to work hard on your content and branding. Panda's video has no proper thumbnail, and the title isn't intriguing enough to want to click it. Meanwhile, for the koala video, there is a solid thumbnail. They emphasize a better word in a straight-to-the-point title, and the brand is also emphasized with nom nom in all caps. Even having a website with merch and multiple social media outlets with a variety of followers in each of them. Though, going back to the thumbnail, I would have picked the bread cat.
Being internet famous sounds amazing.
Grizz views this as a paradise as he thinks that those viewers would be considered close friends, having a wild dream sequence of love and affection towards him. It plays with the naive belief that Grizz has about being famous. Seeing this as an opportunity to gain more friends has crossed the minds of many in the world, so it makes sense that Grizz is in that same mindset. The episode did a great job emphasizing how desperate he is in trying to gain new friends. and the alluring idea of using popularity to achieve that is something Grizz can't think past of.
Ma, are you in there?
Here's your bottle. Now try to get up.
Not my fault. I was born round.
Good night, baby. Wow, look at this cute small box. Would it not be cute if I were to sit in it?
This recording once again shows the personality of the three bears, and it's not noticeable that they're doing this. This really got a good laugh out of me because of how much insanity each of the three scenes played out. First, seeing Panda being completely embarrassed about what Grizz has him doing, wearing some type of baby costume, not projecting well, and getting dropped by a juice gets me to laugh every time. It shows how easy it is to knock him down, and he can struggle to get on his own 2 feet. For Grizz, you notice how he's doing way too much as he screams aloud what he's doing and completely fail at it in the process. This really shows that loud and impulsive personality he has and how he can't recognize what's happening around him. And even then, I still find him adorable. Finally, we see Ice continuing to show his elegance with an interpretive dance that shows his creative side. It was a fun way to give us more depth about each of the main trio, and it never felt it was trying too hard in the process.
Hashtag holla.
Hashtag panda single.
Hashtag Ice Bear for president.
It's public. All right, step back. Let it breathe, guys. I gotta refresh.
Okay, I'm in this scene, and I don't like it. But it goes to show the desperation of Grizz wanting to be noticed. Seeing the time skip sequence of Grizz being hyper-focused on the traction for the video indicates how little knowledge he has on how algorithms work. Remember, uploading isn't enough to get the traction. You have to share it around as well, whether it's with other friends, social media platforms, the whole 9 yards. And even then, you still have to have luck on your side. Not being able to share your video will make it that much harder for luck to kick in. So of course, this affected Grizz negatively with his lack of knowledge of gaining a following. He expects the views to pour in quickly, but that's not how it works.
A meme-con?
Mimi?
Meme.
A meme-con. Internet celebs. Meme tryouts judged by Nom Nom himself?
Now there's another opportunity for Grizz to finally get what he wants. While it's very interesting to point out that once again, Nom Nom is the focal point of discovering that opportunity to the bears. It's intriguing how Nom Nom seems to be the biggest grab on the internet with 50 million views on one video to having an entire website to now an ad for a convention and meme tryouts. Which, I'm sure that's how memes work. But this shows the hierarchy of the business they're trying to get into. Nom Nom seems to be the king of the mountain, and that's where Grizz wants to go by any means necessary. Even to the point where he drags his bros to a convention to be judged with no sort of game plan.
Wow, look at all the internet celebrities here.
Man, I miss conventions. Just a snippet of seeing a variety of talented artists showing their abilities, con-goers talking amongst each other about their favorite animal memes, and seeing those cat ears really scratches that itch of going to a convention. For those who have not been to one, this gives you a nice taste of what conventions are like. Plus, the large amount of people waiting in line shows how fierce the competition is. However, it does not stop the impulsiveness from Grizz as he barges his way to the front of the line.
Hello, my name is Grizzly. We're here to be internet famous. Oh, where am I?
Promise you'd never do this again.
I'm a lost baby.
Judges?
That lizard was not having it at all. Now Grizz has reached his breaking point with their latest failure, even to the point where he had to get dragged out by his own brothers. Panda was a good choice for trying to be the voice of reason, since by this point, he is the one that had to do the most embarrassing stunts of the three. And he's the only one that can communicate in full sentences. This is where we see how Grizz's obsession with getting new friends has gone to both Panda and Ice Bear, even to the point where Panda called Grizz a dingle, a bad word in their circle. The boys are rightfully tired as they were dragged around by Grizz's ambition in gaining new friends, so they want to get off this ship because it's sinking fast. Though Grizz was not willing to give up as he wanted to talk to Nom Nom. Yo, what an exit!
There he goes. Now's our chance.
Grizz, stop, come back!
I got him. Get to the front. Thanks, man.
Now we finally get to meet the koala that is the main reason for Grizz's ambitious goals, with Grizz using his stature as a way to get into Nom Nom's limo. Here in this scene is where you really see why Nom Nom is at the top spot. He is a highly intelligent koala that plays the cute facade extremely well, especially with his first line being,
Bear's got moxie.
which, to be honest, I had to look up the word moxie because I'm not intelligent. While Nom Nom is calm and collective, Grizz, on the other hand, cannot contain himself. Speaking obnoxiously loud, not having time to breathe, and talking with his mouth full after being offered a candy bar. All this establishes what kind of relationship is being set. Nom Nom is a celebrity, and Grizz is just another basic naive fan. Nom Nom was willing to show his cool perks in his life, and even was willing to give Grizz a false sense of hope as he watched Grizz's video. And the longer the conversation goes, the more Nom Nom's colors shows. He's not in it for friends, he's in it for the glory and money. He has no care for his fans, and his treatment of Grizz shows. There was no sincere feelings towards the bear. All of the neat gadgets he shows gives the sense that he wants to show the gap between the two rather than just being neat to have. It became more apparent when he started saying his opinions about having friends, while giving a passive dig against Grizz. And the icing on this reality cake was when he finally let his goon kick him out of the limo, taking a picture of the defeated bear and then throwing the phone at Grizz. The amount of smugness Nom Nom has set that tone of his character being a complete jerk. But you know what? If you looked closely to this episode, Nom Nom's character was getting set all throughout. Looking back to clicking the thumbnail, there was no leaves in his mouth, just his face. When going to the video, the first thing that's in all caps was Nom Nom's name. His site literally has nothing but his face everywhere and a still image with bubbles saying "buy my stuff." These images, when you look back into the episode, shows how self-centered Nom Nom is. With that in mind, it shouldn't come to a surprise that Nom Nom has this worldview. And it once again shows the fantastic way We Bare Bears builds their characters. After this scene, Grizz now learns that this business is very cutthroat and can easily chew up and spit out the most ambitious people.
Hey, open.
Ooh.
Check the comment.
Ooh, a real comment. Guys, this is great. We gotta celebrate.
That was Viral Video. The ending really warms my heart so much because this was a lesson of learning how to appreciate the little things in life. After all, it's not always about the quantity of friends you have gained from the stuff that you do for entertainment. Quality will always be better than quantity. Watching the episode is always a good reminder about that personally, especially now that I'm getting into the belly of the beast fully myself. How far is this going to go? Who knows? What I do know is that I am very excited to see what this journey is going to be for myself and you guys who made it this far. I love you, and I appreciate you through the good times and the bad. Thank you for taking the time to see this Bats Closer Look. Click on the video to the right to see more and subscribe to Jason Blade to join the trip to 1K. You can send your take about this episode in the comments section below. Until then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.